Oh, yeah. What is going on? It's your boy, Preston, Fat Samurai Guy. And welcome to another episode of the Movie Dojo. That's right. And hanging out, I have the legends. The legends are here. That's right. Let me have them introduce themselves. First up, my man, Ewan. Welcome to the dojo, brother.
Oh, thank you for having me. Really, really good to be here.
Oh, yeah, man. Can't wait to talk about your stunt and action career. We're gonna briefly get into that. And here she is, the queen. I mean, it's an honor to have her here on the podcast, but it was even bigger honor getting a chance to meet her in person. That's right. Rochelle is here. Welcome.
Aloha. How's it going, everybody? Rochelle Ashana, I'm here.
Yes, she is here. Yes, the best looking one out of all of us. out of all three of us. Yes, and here he is. You know him, you love him. That's right. Alan, welcome back, brother.
Thank you so much, Preston.
Yes, so good to see you, man. And we're talking the Shepherd Code franchise, baby. That's right. We are going to premiere the trailer of the prequel to the franchise, Lapierre, a little bit later. But we're gonna wind up to it. Hold on one second. Here he is. That's right. Lee B. Golden from Film Combat Syndicate. Yes, Rochelle sure is the best looking one there, he says in the comment.
Of course she is. Of course she is.
It's good to see you, Lee, man. Good. Yeah. But yeah, it's great to have everybody here. This is going to be a blast. But we're going to start with my man Ewan first. Brother, how did you get the call to be first martial arts, then stuntman, and get into acting? Tell us the story.
Well, it all goes back to when I was a kid, and I had dreams.
He had a dream.
Yeah.
I had a dream.
He had a dream. Look, he's so excited. He froze in time. Hold on a second. We'll get back to you in a second here. Hold on. Oh, here he is. We know this guy. What is going on? This is such a fun movie to work on. Shout out to Louis DeStefano. Good to see you, brother. Yes.
Yes.
It was an honor to get punched in the face by you, my friend. It was an honor. Good to see you. Oh, my goodness. Oh, here we got it. Oh, David. Another legend right here. Good to see David Salchi in the chat. He says, it seems to me that I know this team and this film very well. Congratulations. Good to see you, David. Got to get you on the show next time.
Yeah.
There we go. And like a ninja, Ewan has disappeared. He'll be back. When he comes back, we'll bring him back in the studio. We're going to keep it rocking and rolling. But Rochelle, what happened here? What motivations, inspirations? How did you get into the industry and want to become an actress? What happened there? Tell us the story. Might have a little bit of delay there. Rochelle, can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Technical problem.
Yeah, it could be. Well, she'll get back to us in a second here. It's all good. But let us know, Rochelle, if you can hear us. We're having some technical difficulties. I apologize for us starting late today because we were having technical issues. But it's good to see everybody watching. Yes. Not sure. No, she's blinking. Yeah. So not sure. Maybe the audio is off there, but we will get back to her because I want to talk to her about Kickboxer a little bit. But Alan, brother, man, Shepherd Code franchise, let's go ahead and lead up to Lapierre. Tell us, was it an idea for this to be a prequel? Was this always in the plans to do a prequel to the franchise?
To be honest, no. The plan was to be another sequel, but it's all about budget, I think if I have to do after Shepherd Code 2 another sequel, I want very huge budget. Okay. Nice. So that's why the prequel is more like you know, the backstory of what's happened to the character, the missing mission, you know, where he you know, broke the rule, and so it's like a PTSD movie, you know, like you see all the mission, and then you see what's the wake. My character will be awake about the, you know, the damage of what it is, but it's very drama. It's we have a great spirit on it, and of course I was blessed to work with such a great actor and actress as Rochelle Ashana and Ewan and everybody is there. Eric Roberts, Leah Romberg, Luis De Stefano. Everybody's on set was phenomenal.
Nice. He's back. The ninja is back.
My internet obviously didn't want me talking, so it cut me out.
It's all good, man. It's all good. This is what happens when you go live. You take a risk.
That's it.
But yeah, man, inspirations, motivations. How'd you get in the industry and want to be a martial artist and stuntman and actor, my friend?
So yeah, as I was saying before I cut out, is I originally wanted to be a pro rugby player, and
all right,
that was kind of my jam when I started out as a teenager. Truth be told, I was never really big enough, and I just got knocked about the place. So I then started looking into boxing and started training a little bit in professional wrestling.
Nice.
And then from there, I then started to find out about there was a film industry, which up until that point, I just watched films. I had no idea what went into them. And yeah, my journey went from there. Started learning various weapon systems. Really lent into my boxing at that point, and started getting into the industry that way. Started my training officially in 2018. And yeah, it's been a bit of a roller coaster from there. And I think, as a lot of sort of stunt guys do, is they do find more of a sort of an acting knack in there as well. So they can lean into that also. So that's kind of the transition I'm at the moment.
When you were training in pro wrestling for a while, did you have dreams to be a pro wrestler, like go to WWE or NXT UK?
Originally, yes. So I grew up on when I wasn't watching or playing rugby, I was either watching WWE or trying to do the moves.
Nice.
So a lot of my youth was
safely.
Yes, safe. Well, I was just going to say, a lot of my youth was just getting broken in various different ways.
Right.
But yeah, when I started the training, the goal was to get into that as a profession, because I think even from my early days playing rugby, I did have the sort of sense of wanting to be a bit of not necessarily a showboat, but I quite liked the big hits and hearing the crowd, and even getting hit hard as well and hearing the crowd. I quite enjoyed that. So not knowing anything about the stunt industry at that point, I thought the next step would be finding a wrestling coach and going from there. And obviously having the boxing experience already at that point, it gave me sort of basic ring awareness and, you know, how to make a fight look believable. And yeah, so I trained wrestling for about 2 or 3 years, did 2 shows, and then found the film industry, and I never really looked back.
How cool is that? Look at this guy right here. Look at this guy, man. He's ready to go. He's ready to throw down. Ready to throw down, son. That's right. But you've been in some big projects already. What was it like being a part of this project right here, Operation Fortune?
Yes, so that was essentially probably my first sort of, I suppose, stunt in the film industry, and it's literally the first opening sequence. I basically am on top of a sort of armored truck, and I get a nice headshot by a bullet and flop over the front of the truck, and that was the first sort of, I suppose, the first death on screen I've ever had.
Right.
Which is cool.
Cool. You gotta put a reel together, man, of all the stuff you've been in. Yeah. Taking the hits.
Oh, it's getting there.
Yeah.
It's getting there.
Cool. Yeah, man. You're just getting started. We're excited to see you in this movie, man. Yeah, we're excited. Rochelle, can you hear us now?
I can hear you now.
There's that beautiful voice. Yes. Yes. Welcome back. Welcome back.
Thank you. I'm in Hawaii. I'm in Maui right now. And I think there's been some technical difficulties. Aloha, everyone. Yeah. So I think we just had a storm that passed through last night. So it's still windy. It's still windy. Right.
Yeah. Well, it's all good. You're back now. Don't worry about it. Don't fret. This is what happened when you go. This is what happens when you go live sometimes. There was one time I was hosting a podcast episode, and there was one time where I got booted from my own podcast episode. I was like, what? And I had to come back in. So it's okay. It's all good. It's all good. Nice. But Rochelle, how did you become an actress and get into industry? Motivations, inspirations?
Well, I started as a surfer girl in Lahaina. I lived in Lahaina. I worked for a surf company called Goofy Foot, and I taught surfing, and I also was a singer. So I got discovered on the beach by somebody who wanted me to sing in their band, and we did a battle of the bands. And when we did that, there was a casting director and a talent agent who was putting together the battle of the bands, and they asked me if I would go do an audition that they had for a film called Chasing the Sword in India. And one of the girls who was there was Carrie Michelson from Give Me a Break. That was a television show.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah, she's a great friend. So they invited me to go to an event over in Beverly Hills, which I did. And one of the directors there, producers, wanted to have me audition, and I didn't even know what an audition was. So I'm like, sure. So I went to the audition and got the part, and it was my first lesson in Hollywood of how Hollywood works. We did not shoot. All of a sudden the budget got pulled out, but I ended up being in Hollywood. So I said, well, I might as well get a job while I'm here. And my family was living in LA at the time, so I was able to stay with them. And a girlfriend of mine who was in General Hospital, she pretended to be my agent and she pretended to be my manager, and then she helped me get an agent. So I was with Bessie Lou Agency, and I worked consistently a lot back then until I got the call for Kickboxer.
And that was is history.
Yeah. That movie kind of propelled everything into the film world. But then I fell in love with stunts because I noticed all the people having all the fun were the stunt people. So I wanted to do that. And that's how I got into martial arts and doing stunts. So
how cool.
And begging Alan, let me fight.
You will. I told you.
And he's like, yes. I'm like, okay, then I'll train. So I'm training right now, wushu.
You will.
Woo, wushu.
Yeah, I'm training right now with Guru Dan Garcia, and he's here in Maui. He's also my doctor. So it's awesome because, he's my first guru that says, I want to make sure that you're going to not hurt yourself.
Right. Oh, man, I can't wait to see you throw down in the future.
I'm excited. I'm excited.
Oh, Colin. Shout out to Colin, stuntman actor. He says that was the Combat Zone podcast where we did where I got kicked out of. There we go. Man, what a great memory there, Colin. Good to see you, man. Thanks for watching. But that's so cool. That is so cool. But I mean, come on now. Kickboxer, man. I mean, this is one of the greatest. I told Scott Atkins when I interviewed him a while ago, I said this was one of the greatest movie theater going experiences I've ever had.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's very rare. It's very rare nowadays in with big budget action movies in theater or martial arts action movies in theater where the crowd erupts and cheers and goes crazy.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's very, very rare. I think that happened one time between Zhang Ziyi and Michelle Yeoh's fight in Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. The crowd cheered. and Kickboxer was the other one. That's really the only two times off of my head where I can remember the crowd. I mean, I'm talking about standing up and cheering,
Right.
especially with the finale of this movie. I mean, this is just such an iconic film. But before we get on to Lapierre and all that good stuff, which is why we're here, baby. Really quickly for everybody watching, how was it working with Mr. Muscles from Brussels, Van Damme?
It was quite an honor to be there. He was the one who really lobbied for me to be on the film. And it was, he wasn't just an actor, he was also one of the producers. And then he also was doing a lot of the stunt choreography. So he had a lot on his plate, and people don't realize when you have every single, well, Alan knows, but when you have a lot of different things going on the set for yourself, and you're responsible for everyone, that that responsibility is another thing that you have to really think about, and then plus be the actor. So I think for him, his professionalism was on point. It was a fun cast. They were all like my brothers. I was the only girl, so it was quite the experience. We traveled around the world to different parts of Asia. So we shot in Thailand and Hong Kong, and I think working with Jean-Claude Van Damme showed me what it was like to be with somebody who had the discipline and the rigor of being in a film, because he's the first one on the set and he's the last one to leave, and you don't find that a lot with actors, because they tend to just go back into their rooms and do everything. But he really was connected with the whole story of Kickboxer, and it really was something that he really created Kurt to be who he is today, and that creation is legendary.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And I got to tell you this, Rochelle. Hey, me, my dad, all my friends. Oh, we wanted to jump through the movie screen to defend your honor. Oh yeah. Tong Po. We wanted to give Tong Po a beating.
Right. Well, the funny thing about Tong Po is he was my trainer. So we would go train together, when we were off the set. But on the days that we worked together, we wouldn't see each other. And so he probably had maybe 3 hours worth of makeup he had to do to become his character. And when he did, I would not see him or talk to him. And that was the way that we got into character. But, Michel Couzet is a phenomenal, he's a great martial artist, to be honest with you, and trainer. So we didn't have dumbbells or anything, so I would stand on them so that they could do push-ups and whatever. I was there with Dennis Alexio, who would carry me to do bench presses with me there. I was like a 96-pound weight for them to use for like their push-ups and whatever they had training. But that was like the rigor of a martial artist, is to constantly train no matter where you are. So with that being, that's why I liked the stunt world. With that being said, all the guys were always training. It's like, get Rochelle over here, let me lift you up with my right arm and then my left arm, and get my workout out. So that was the funny part.
Alan knows all about that, training all the time, and he knows.
But you're right, Kickboxer was something magical. And when I saw the movie when I was young, and I was impressed, and I said, I have to go back to the dojo, because if I want to do something like that, I need to train. That's what I was thinking.
Right. Copy that. Yeah. Oh, we got another comment here. He says, "Hi everybody. Hi Kick Dan Danston podcast." We got another podcast guy watching us right now. Good to see you, man. But it's an iconic film, and forever. I got to get the 4K steelbook and all that stuff. It's a great memory. I'll always have, a wonderful memory of that movie.
Yeah.
And but for those of you that are watching right now, I don't know if you guys knew this, and I'm going to let Rochelle tell the story before we move on to Lapierre. Rochelle, tell the audience your involvement with a little movie called Blade.
Oh, Blade. Well, that was a movie that I felt like I won the Miss America pageant when Wesley Snipes told me that I get to wield two meat hooks at him and then he would blow me up with a silver bullet. It was because we were all into Hong Kong films back then, Hard
Right.
Boiled and a lot of Bruce Lee films. So in the stunt community, we would watch Hong Kong films and he wanted to have like this wielding Asian woman come at him. And then when he told me, we were at a Chinese restaurant and he told me that he was going to give me the honor to do that, I was like crying with happiness because, you know, I've been training in martial arts at the Inosanto Academy with Guru Dan Inosanto for quite some time. And when they allowed me to do the stunts in the film, I was just, that was it. I felt like I made it in the stunt world. But then when he gave me a feature in it, I was over the top. It was at the Blood Club. Every day for 3 weeks, we were in white pleather outfits. Our hair was done up, and then we had to go through showers of corn syrup red goo before we started to shoot to become these vampires. So that was the story of Blade, and the stunt community in Blade. A lot of us were from the Inosanto Academy, so we would train outside. That's why I loved stunts, is because you can train with your brothers while you're not working, but then there's this camaraderie which is really strong within the stunt community where, you know, it's you're it's like a shepherd's code, you know, you're all brothers and you all watch out for each other. So that's why, and this new film that we're coming out with, Lapierre, has that same feel to it. Everybody is kind of like a family now. We've all worked together a couple of times and it really has that feel. And you can tell when you watch the show that there's a closeness to everybody, and we're out there having a good time making movies and being part of another legend. So that's the honor that I feel in being doing this. Yeah.
Blade fun factor, everybody watching right now.
Yeah.
See, I'm good. Am I good or what? All right. But yeah, I mean, how cool is it to be a part, one of the most iconic openings to any action movie in the history of martial arts movies? This is like, this opening to Blade is better than a lot of finales to action movies today. That's how great this opening is.
That was, you know, I don't know. Here's a fun fact that Blade was the first Marvel movie to come out internationally. That was the very first Marvel movie.
And it saved Marvel Comics too. Yeah, Marvel Comics was not doing well. Yeah, so it actually helped the sales. Oh my goodness. But yeah, how cool to be a part of that for sure. And Alan, not only do you have a connection with Rochelle with martial art and stunts, but vampires, baby. All right. Blade. She was also in the amazing Fright Night Part 2. That's right. Fright Night Part 2. And of course, Alan, The Last Nosferatu. That's right. Make sure you guys check that film out if you're a fan of vampires. Yes. And Fright Night Part 2. I had to mention that one more time. What a fun movie that was. I gotta get you back.
Cool movie.
I gotta get you back on the future podcast episode. We're just gonna talk about Fright Night Part 2 in the future. I would love to do that. Yeah. There we go. He agrees. One of the best openings in film history. He agrees about Blade.
Yeah.
Oh man. But now it is time. Actually, let me rewind a little bit. Since we're still talking martial arts, you love how this podcast covers the bases: martial arts, action, and horror. That's what this channel is all about, and we're talking about all of that right now.
Yeah, exactly.
Which is perfect. But martial arts wise, hey, we know you are a master of the chucks, Alan. You're a master of chucks, but somebody taught you. You want to talk about this legend right here?
Yeah, Kim Silver. Yes. Yeah, I mean, what can I say? It's when I see this guy in 1990 on Paris-Bercy, a big demonstration, I was totally impressed. He was so good looking, he was so impressive, he was flexible. The nunchucks was marvelous. And then a couple of weeks after, I saw him on so many television demonstrations. So I was impressed. I was 16, almost 17, and I said to my dad, I want to meet this guy. I want him to teach me. I want to be like him. So and the universe, is so huge and big. And I meet Kim, and we became friends. And he will be on a project. Surprise project. I cannot reveal anything, but
all right.
He's amazing. He's amazing. He's amazing martial artist, and the best for me, to be honest, after Bruce Lee. But Kim Silver is huge. He's a big legend of nunchucks. So for me, it's I mean, he's got everything. And we trained together for some acting, and he did a great job, actually. I was impressed.
Nice.
Because he was more the guy who do a lot of demonstration, but he was supposed to be on one big Van Damme movie, Double Impact, back in the day, because he was invited by Sheldon Lettich and Jean-Claude for. He was supposed to be on Double Impact, but things happen.
Right.
But
respect, yeah. But just for fun, let's see these two electrifying martial arts legends in action. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Just showing off, having a good time. How cool, man.
We have a great time. We have a great time. It was so emotional, yes.
Yeah. Rochelle's hearing that club music. She's looking for Blade now. She's looking for Blade. But, yeah, man, how cool. But, yeah, respect, huge respect to Kim. Kapow Comic Book Show here says, great fight between Ewan and Alan. Oh, look at that. Look at that. How cool.
Yeah, because Nathanael was on set with us. So, so he was doing a behind the scene, and he played a part as an actor inside. So,
cool.
So Capu is a part of the team also. So thank you again for Nathanael for everything you did.
Yeah. How awesome. How awesome.
Is that...
All right. We're almost there, folks. We're almost there. All right. I know the anticipation's killing you. We're almost there. Before we debut here on the channel, the Lapierre trailer, let's just see a little bit of some of the action of the franchise. A little quick recap leading up to it. Just a little taste. This is a little taste. They're going to show all the good stuff. This is a little tiny taste of the Shepherd Code franchise. Here we go. Yeah. Little taste. That's right. So if you guys want to watch both of those movies, they're available on Tubi and on Amazon Prime. Make sure you guys check them out, baby. But now, finally, we've made it. We've made it, y'all. Now is the debut trailer here on the channel. The prequel to the franchise, where it all started, Lapierre. Let's check it out.
My name is Alex Lapierre. I work for a guy named Daniel Lewis. When someone must disappear, I am the one they call.
Protocol 19. Targeted elimination. A list of men who know too much about the Edwards case. Our primary target is protected and hunted.
Mrs. Edwards, you be careful. She uses charm like a weapon and she's deadly. She's a master manipulator.
You can't really love in this line of work. So you stop feeling. You become the weapon they want you to be.
The city becomes a goddamn war zone. Bounty hunters everywhere.
I need you behind my back.
You can count on me. You should do what Daniels did. New face, new name, new start.
To you, Mr. Lapierre.
Love you, brother.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You got you got to end it. It's not an Alain Delabie movie without the classic iconic jump kick.
Yeah,
You gotta
exactly.
jump kick. You gotta throw it in there, man.
Yeah,
But
you
that glass shatter wasn't put in. That was my ribs just going.
Yeah, man. Look at that. Everybody's excited right here. He says, "My pleasure, was great to see everyone at work." There we go. We got oh, here we go. Josie Hall. Go. Ewan, I love you. I'm your number one fan. There we go. And there we go. He's another podcast. That's right. High Kick Danston podcast is clapping. He approves. That's right. You got another podcast approving. Appreciate the love, man. But yeah, let's watch it again now. And now you guys can chime in and give your behind the scenes commentary. Of course, avoiding spoilers, obviously. Want people to check out the movie. But yeah, let me go ahead and bring it up again. And let's have some fun. All right. Give me 1 second. We'll bring it up. Check it out again. But how long did it take to make the movie, Alan?
Oh, actually, very fast. Because I knew my subject, and I knew the backstory already, so it was more easy for me to work on the script and make it fast. And so I knew I don't need the ton of budget for make it, because that's the backstory of my character, the missing mission. And so I was so blessed to have everybody's on board. Rochelle, who played Diana, and she had a lot of presence on that one than Shepherd 2. And so she did a great job as her character, but she's a great actress. And so I was very amazed to work again with her. And Ewan is a great guy. So I met him on set of Shepherd 2 Road Back, and I was very happy. He was very, very concerned of what I do and stuff. He was very professional, and I keep it in my mind. So and I contact him, and I said, hey, do you want to play on the movie as an actor and also a fighter? He said, yeah, of course. He said, that's great. So and I create the character of Lucas, and he did a great job. So and we create the choreography together, and we have fun. And then so everybody's working on it. Like David, who played Joey Cobra, he was very amazing too. And Luis De Stefano, of course, also. And what I bring on this prequel is a lot of drama and emotion, because Rochelle watched the promo, for the distribution things. But of course, we're not spoiling. But we have a lot of intensity. We create some interesting character, and as I said, for the character of Lucas, Ewan was doing a great job. So that's how I was thinking about the character of Lucas.
Cool. I'll copy that. What? This is a really cool looking location right here. Where is this at?
This is in France. This location is in France. So that's the scene where we kill one of the guy on the list.
Gotcha. That's really cool. You can have an in-fight scene there. And there he is.
Yeah,
there
so Don the Dragon Wilson, it's always such a huge honor to work with him. And he did a great job again. So that's the scene where he gave me the mission.
Gotcha. Yeah. Yeah, he's an absolute legend. And what an honor to get a chance to hang out with him and chat with him about martial arts and cinema and all that. I could talk to the guy all day.
Yeah.
You know, it was so cool. And thanks to you, Alan, I got a chance to share a scene with him in the last film. I mean, how cool is that?
This business is very very cool because we met very interesting people, also very strange people, but we met very great people.
Yeah.
So that's I mean, we spent a great time on set, and the best part of this business is to having fun.
Yep. Oh yeah. I know I ad-libbed my lines a little bit, but thanks for thanks for giving me freedom, Alan.
Oh yeah, it's the thing is when you promise something, I told you the promise is a promise. You cannot cheat, when you like someone, you cannot lie. You have to say, okay, if I said to you, you will be there, you will be there. So that's always to have a word. The man of honor is like that. Yeah.
Well, I appreciate any opportunity, man, just to be a part of the project, just to watch you guys work, and learn. It's always a learning process.
We all the time we learn.
Right? You never stop learning. Yeah. But yeah, there he is. There's Lewis.
Yeah.
Looking like a stud.
Yeah.
So talk a little bit about the story for those who are brand new to the franchise, Alan.
So Alex Lapierre is a professional assassin, and he worked for an organization, a secret organization created by Don Wilson, Lewis, and they have some mission, but they kill people for the good things, not the. They are very gentleman assassin. They are not like we kill for killing.
Right.
So they kill people, of course, but it's you have the widows. The widows is a reverse of the Lewis organization. They don't have any protocol, no mercy, no rules, and so that's why there are some conflict with this organization and Lewis organization.
Right, copy that. Yeah, I mean that's what the last film was. That was one of the main beats of that last movie, and Don telling you, "Hey, we are not like them."
Yeah, exactly.
The antagonists of the movie. Who's them? Well, you guys are gonna have to watch the movie and find out.
Yeah, the widow. The widow are also assassin organization.
Right. She looks familiar.
Yeah.
Shout out to her. Yeah.
To Therese, who play Tania Edwards.
Oh, cool. Oh, look at that kick.
Yeah.
I just pulled the groin watching that. Speaking of groin, yeah. People are getting taken out.
David played Joey Cobra. I create this character because I know David for a couple of years, very long time now, and so I tell him, I said, we have to have opportunities to put you on the movie. So we find the right spot for him. So I bring him on board because the character was matching for him.
Look at the beard and the hair. I mean, come on, this guy's on point. He's on point.
Exactly.
Look at that. Get some of the action. There he is.
Yes,
that's
Patrick.
Right. Yeah.
Patrick. Yes.
Yeah. You can't kill the Sandman.
No, but it was a huge pleasure to work again with Patrick. I work on Borrowed Time Falling Apart with Patrick. So when I called him for the part, and he said, "Yeah, I'm him." I said, "I'm him for you." He said, "I like to. I spent a great time to work on Borrowed Time Falling Apart with you, having fun." And so, yeah, we go.
Yeah, gotta have him back. I mean, come on. I mean, obviously he's playing a different character, but I mean, how cool to have him on a part of the project, man. I mean, it was great, interviewing him on the podcast several years ago, and he has a fascinating legacy of movies and stuff he's been a part of, and he knows what it's like to make a movie with Van Damme.
Yeah,
shout out to all you Death Warrant fans out there.
Yeah.
What an iconic character the Sandman is. Who's this actress right here?
So her name is Céline. So Céline Silver. She's a great actress. She's also French. She's French, and she lives in LA. And I saw her on social network, and I discovered what she do, and I think it was great to contact her and say, "Hey, I have a part for you. Do you want to play?" And she said yes, and she was very happy to be with us and stuff. She's a great actress, and she's a nice person. So
cool.
We love to give opportunity to good people.
Yeah, shout out to her. Shout out to her for sure. Yeah. And this guy, look at this. Speaking of being on point.
Yeah,
look at this guy.
Yes, Leah.
Lee. Yeah, man. Shout out to him too.
Yeah, he's a great actor, and
oh yeah,
it was such a great honor to have him back. Also.
Yeah, for all you Pirates of the Caribbean fans out there. Yeah, shout out to Lee. Yeah, great shot right there. I'm getting a little bit of action here now. Right here, I think it's coming up right here. Now, before we get to a little bit more of the action,
Olivier Bonjour is a Belgian actor. So I work on Borrowed Time 1 with him, and also he's a great actor. Actually, I like him a lot, and so when I asked him to be on Shepherd Code 1, I knew his character coming back because it's a prequel.
Right? How cool! Yeah, you could tell he definitely has a presence.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not going. It's not looking good for this guy right here.
No.
Yeah.
No.
This part was originally for me also, but
Yeah.
I'm gonna show up in every Alain Delabie project as a different character and get killed off quickly.
Yeah, why not?
That's the goal. You gotta have life goals, man.
Yeah.
Oh man. Now so just a brief few seconds of you guys going at it, but Ewan, brother, I'm liking the way you guys are moving right here, man.
Yeah.
Ewan, talk about this fight here.
Yeah, the fight was very cool actually. So it was filming during the summer. It was hot outside, and we are close to the beach. So the weather was totally amazing. But Ewan and I we made it happen, and he did a great job. And so Ewan, if you want to talk about the fight together.
Yeah.
Oh,
you want to talk about this fight, man?
Yeah, so obviously, as Alan said earlier on, I was in obviously Shepherd Code 2 Road Back. I was part of the stunt team on that, and I had the great pleasure of watching, especially Alan and Mark Strange and their fight together, and that was obviously a really, really amazing fight between two true martial artists.
Oh yeah,
and it was an honor to sort of be a part of that the process of helping them with the choreography and watching it firsthand. And yeah, so when Alan contacted me about this role, one of the things I was probably most excited about was what we could do with our fight, and what sort of dynamic we could bring, and how we can make it different. And not giving too much away, I think you can kind of see the different contrasting styles by that little clip there, short as it is. You know, so the goal really was to have this as a complete blend, or complete sort of combat of two different styles rather than two equally matched opponents. So how did that fight look? And you know, how did that sort of make sense from more of a brawler to then, you know, more of a true martial artist?
Nice, nice. And so far within the franchise, every single end finale fight, Alan, has its own flavor. It's not the exact same fight. You know, you fought the great Silvio Simac in the first one, and then you fought Mark Strange. It's two totally different flavors, vibes. You know, and that's good. And I like how this looks different too. With you and you.
We have to. We need to all the time to do some different stuff. You know, not always the same things. You know.
Yeah.
Otherwise, people say, "Ah, it's not a surprise. It's always the same." You know. So we don't want that.
Yeah. And here she is.
Yeah, Russia.
Here she is. Yeah. Already putting on a great performance. I haven't even seen the movie yet.
Yeah, it's great. It's very great performances. That day was epic. I mean, that day was epic. We did so much. So Roshan and I, we did 2 big scenes together. It was very awesome. And I mean, the chemistry is important, you know, and when you work with someone, and so Rochelle and I, we have a good chemistry on that scene, and she was very epic, and so and it's very important, and to have, you know, a good feeling when you work with someone, and Rochelle, she's amazing. So when yeah, I mean, I think the best things is to give the best we can on camera.
Right. Yeah.
So Rochelle, if you want, you can talk about what we do together on set, and so.
Well, the scene was very impactful, and without giving anything away, it really lends itself to the whole story of the Shepherd's Cove films. And so I think it feels like, you know, the connection that we have in here is primarily based on the fact that, you know, there's a lot of anguish in the situation. And so I can't wait for you to see what the situation is and to know more about it. We shot in Hollywood, and then we also shot in London on some of the parts of the film. So that was a really good thing to do as far as traveling. And I think the main thing, as Alan says, is, you know, there's a chemistry there. There's a caringness for each other when we do our scenes. So it really translates, and as well as the crew, you know, working with the crew was really a good thing, because they're a good group of people. I have to tell you. You know, Preston, this is a great group of people, good crew, good story, and a nice way of doing films where, you know, you might have other budgets and other films, but if that chemistry isn't there, you can tell. It's like having a great meal. You know, if it's shown with love, you can really tell. And this project was shown with a lot of love.
Oh, cool. Oh, cool. That's what it's all about. That's what it's all about, man, for sure. But I mean, it's really interesting because the first time we see your character is in the Shepherd Cove Road Back, and that scene you have with Alan on the rooftop of the building, and you know, I want him dead, you know, but already when I watched the film for the first time, because I didn't see that scene when you guys were filming outside. I was inside the building. I didn't see that scene. I was already asking more questions like, oh, there's a backstory to this character we haven't seen yet. You know, like I got the sense of that, like, oh, are we going to see more of that character? And same thing with you, Alan. Like I've always got this vibe with your character in these movies that there's more to his to your past that we haven't seen or explored yet. So the sky's the limit with the franchise.
Yeah, it's like I mean the PTSD of my character, because when you will see you will see a lot of question and respond from that, and the Shepherd Code 1 was more the establishing of my character,
right?
Shepherd Code 2 was more the action driven, and Lapierre is both of the mix, so I mean what we create very fast, and because people, if you work with people who want to make it happen, if you want to, you have a real team. We can go further. We can move forward fast. It's all about everybody's. It's not just about one person. So without you guys, it's not possible to make it as it is. So that's why, and we need to have a real team, as I did. Louis De Stefano, Louis Chambat, who is the cinematographer, the editor and stuff. He did great work again, and so originally on the script I have working a part for Matt Daniels' character, Michael Morris, but he was busy at the time. It was complicated, the calendar complicated. So but yeah, I wish because as you can see, you have a lot of you hear Matt Daniels because he's also the part of the Daniel Lewis team. So, but we did something very very cool for the time we have. And I think people will love when they will watch all of the 3 movies, everything will make more sense.
Right. Copy that. It's always great seeing this guy, Mr. Roberts, here. Yeah. That's for all you best of the best fans.
Yeah. And it's been my 3rd time working with Eric.
Yeah.
It's always a pleasure to work with Eric. He's very, he's very professional. He's very, he's got the charisma. He's got, it's an amazing actor, no doubt on it. It's we have a great cast. So
Well, look at this guy right here. You don't want to mess with this guy.
Mean mug.
I forgot to ask you earlier, Ewan, what's your favorite? Some of your favorite action and martial arts movies?
Anything really, anything with Jackie Chan. So pretty much all of his films, all of his entourage of films. Kickboxer, another amazing one for me. And to be honest, just going back to my old school roots, it's got to go down to the Rocky films. Those are what originally got me into action. And I believe those were the first sort of, I suppose, action movies I watched with my dad when I was a kid. And I remember sitting watching the whole way through. Every sort of, I think at that point it was the 3 or 4, all of them at once, just because I couldn't turn them off. So I'd say my biggest sort of inspiration for films is the Rocky films.
How cool! We have great taste in movies, my friend. Yes.
Well, it's, I think anyone, any true lover of action has the same go-tos, don't they? I suppose.
There we go, pounding it right there, giving dap.
Yeah.
And there it is. Oh, let's see it again. Oh, one more time, just for fun. Oh, it went back too far. That's right. We're leaning up to it. Oh, one more time. We need we need that Van Damme replay
Yeah.
Editing from the 80s where you kept doing the same move over and over again.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put this out there. I definitely do get some hits in. I don't just get melted by that kick.
Okay.
I do have some offensive moves, but yeah, that's an incredibly impressive hit.
Yeah.
Copy that. Yeah, baby. Shepherd Code Lapierre.
Hey, great job.
Yes. When is it coming out, Alan?
Very soon. I think I don't know yet about the release, but it should be end of the winter and with winter, probably early spring. But it's gonna be fast. I think it's a couple of months will be released. So we start now step by step to promote it, and I think if people love Shepherd Code Road Back and Shepherd Code 1, I think they will not be disappointed about the prequel.
Nice. I want to see Shepherd Code 10. We're going all the way to 10.
We never know.
Shepherd Code TV series. Let's go. TV show. Come on.
Yeah. Why not? Not?
Rochelle has fight scenes in all of them.
That's right.
That's right.
No, Rochelle, we don't see you. It's a black screen.
We can
You
at
don't
least
see me now?
No, your screen's black right now, but we could just hear you.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm here.
Hey, that's good.
I guess it's just the technical difficulties of being in paradise.
Hey, as long as we can hear you, it's all good. But hey, this was a blast. I can talk to all of these legends. That's right, about martial arts, action movies, and horror. Yes. Yeah. So stay tuned, but they got filmmaking to do. They got stuff to do. All right. Rochelle's got fight scenes to film.
That's right.
It's all this stuff. All right. My man Ewan's Ewan's on the rise. That's right. And I can't wait to see Rochelle and more stuff. And Alan, your legacy is building, my friend. But for all of you guys that are watching right now, click on the links below. That's right. Follow all of these legends on their filmmaking journey. Before we leave, really quickly, I'm going to go around the squared circle here. Rochelle, we'll start with you.
Yes.
What do you have to say? What do you have to say to your followers before we wrap it up?
You see me now? There we go.
Hey, perfect timing. All right.
Thank you. Yes. Thank you so much for the years of support, and continue watching our films. I can't wait for you to see us on Lapierre, as well as checking out Shepherd's Code 1 and 2, Road Back. So we'll see you back at the cinema. Mahalo, have a great day, and peace out.
All right. Yes. Ewan, anything you'd like to say to your followers?
Just thank you for watching, and hold tight and keep your eyes peeled.
Copy that. All right, and here he is. Last but not least.
Yeah, I would love to say thank you so much, and hope you will love Lapierre. And so I will try my best to keep working and keep elevate my work.
Yeah, keep getting better and better, man. That was your goal. Keep getting better and better with everything you do, right?
That's the best we can do.
Right. That's what it's all about. Working hard together as a family to create something special. Yes. So I can't wait to watch the movie. And I'm telling you, give Rochelle a fight scene in all your films, and give me a death scene. I want a random death scene. All right. I'll be the twin brother to the previous guy that got killed.
So there you go.
Get shot. Ewan will shoot me, and that's it. Goals, baby. Life goals. Oh, really quick before I end it, Rochelle, quick shout out to you in Fear of a Black Hat.
Oh boy.
Oh, that movie is it's extremely underrated mockumentary.
It is
hilarious.
Yes.
And your part in that movie, me and my friends were dying laughing. Oh no, we lost her. Can you still hear us? Oh, no.
I just lost you.
Okay, can you hear me? Can you still hear me? Oh, damn. I'll have to get her back on the next episode. But she's so funny. Her scene in Fear of a Black Hat is hilarious. There she is. She's back. Oh, but yeah, I had to squeeze that in really quick. Your scene in that movie was really funny. But yeah, I could gush all your movies all day. But yeah, we're gonna get ready to wrap it up. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the Old Samurai Guy, and follow the Movie Dojo podcast right here on YouTube and on Spotify. See you guys on the next one. Take care.